Hey, this is Mr. Griffin, and welcome to another edition of Random Thoughts. Actually, a special edition, the Powerball edition. Yes, today's the day. That jackpot is now increased to $1.5 billion, not million, $billion. And while it may be a joy to see this come up, I got a story from Good Morning America that will make you face reality. Unless you live in one of 6 states that allows you to collect the Powerball winnings under anonymity. Anyway, here's Michael Strahan and Robin Roberts talking about the story. Let me roll the clip.
Someone could finally win that record Powerball and become an instant, not millionaire, but an instant billionaire. The jackpot now $1.5 billion and rising. And that winner could become a celebrity, whether they like it or not. I'm going to know who you are. ABC's TJ Holmes is here with that. Good morning to you, TJ.
Hey, first of all, y'all calm down. All right, look, being rich and famous sounds great, but when you're only famous because you just got rich, that's when problems show up. Problems like that third cousin on your mama's side you didn't know you had. All right? Everybody wants a piece. Whoever wins the record Powerball jackpot likely won't have a choice. Take the fortune and be required to accept the fame.
If I win, I'm not going to let anyone know.
In 38 of the 44 states where Powerball is played, the law mandates that the names of lottery winners be made public.
Big smile.
And some states even require winners to participate in those press conferences.
When you publicize these winners' names, you're putting a target on their back.
Andrew Stoltman has represented 6 lottery winners who lost it all within 5 years, something they say wouldn't have happened if they were allowed to remain unseen.
One of my clients was a 67-year-old truck driver who won over $6 million in the lottery, was relentlessly targeted by over 30-some financial advisors in the first month alone.
But now at least 10 states are rethinking anonymity, and one lawmaker is pushing a bill that would give winners their privacy for a price, 25% of their winnings.
You're introduced this as a way for, people to not have long-lost relatives come out of the woodwork.
Still, plenty of people would accept some fame, including Canadians dipping into the U.S.
Everyone's got the fever.
And even the rich aren't passing up a chance to get richer.
It's been incredible. It's been like insane. $2,600. That's the most I ever see to buy.
All right, y'all, make it stop. We're at $1.5 billion. We were talking about $1 billion. Now we're talking about the possibility of $2 billion if we go another night without a winner.
Oh, wow.
You will be here to tell us if that is the case.
Can you see the fatigue?
Thank you, TJ. Hang in there. Keep on.
Now, in that story, they revealed that only 6 states allow the lotto winners to collect anonymously, but they don't reveal which 6 states. Well, I went and did a little research, and I can tell you, the 6 states that allow you to collect Powerball anonymously are Delaware, Kansas, Maryland, North Dakota, Ohio, and South Carolina are the only states of the 44 that play Powerball that allow you to collect your winnings anonymously. Everywhere else, your identity becomes public. And if you've watched my other videos on this subject, you know that I am not a fan of putting that out there. And the reason being, in my personal opinion, the only people that have any business knowing that you won the lottery is your banker, your financial advisor that you pick, your attorney that you pick, the IRS, and state and local officials that handle taxes. That's it. Everybody else, it ain't none of their damn business as far as I'm concerned. So, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're not in one of those states that I just named, which is, once again, let me pull the list back up. The list once again is Delaware, Kansas, okay, and let me get it, Maryland, North Dakota, Ohio, and South Carolina. If you do not live in one of those states and you hit that Powerball on any level, especially if you're in the $250,000 level to even the grand prize, you're ass out of luck. Excuse my language, but you pretty much, as far as revealing your identity. And I'm going to put my video up that I talked about what I would suggest to try to minimize your chances. But even then, you still got to be vigilant about your winnings, because there's people, even in that story said, that years later are still getting calls from people trying to scam them out of money. Still getting calls from people they haven't spoken to in years. Getting calls from people who claim to be relatives trying to get money. Now, the suggestions that I gave in one of my previous videos aren't foolproof, but it'll minimize your chances of being scammed, of being cheated out of your blessing. And that's what I would consider that a blessing. If you are one of the lucky winners, because I doubt one person is going to win all that money. If you are one of the lucky winners, minimize your chances as much as possible. I'll reveal a few of the tips. Sign the back of the ticket. Shut up. Find a trusted and good reputation attorney. Find a good financial advisor. Work out everything with them. Collect your winnings as discreetly as possible, but you will have to do a press conference. I would go ahead and move. Go get to another location. Work that out before you even collect. In fact, everything I'm going to say, I would work this out even before you collect. Change your phone number, and I'm being serious. Change your phone number. Don't tell anyone you don't want it. Because if you're in one of the states where you have to reveal your identity, everybody's going to know anyway. Get out of the location you in. Don't tell nobody where you're going. And make sure your money is safe and secure. Basically, do not deal with anyone that you did not seek out advice and professional help from. Basically, if you got a family relative that's trying to call you about money or try to call themselves quote unquote help you manage that money, leave them alone. Same thing with scammers, because chances are they're just people just trying to get a lazy payday from the seat of the crack between their legs. And I ain't talking about anything sexual either. Now, I'll tell you what else. In that story, I found it interesting that 10 states are considering enemy. I think that should be the law in all the states, quite frankly. I think that should be the law, because you are putting a big target on your back. I understand they're trying to promote and everything, say, hey, this person won, you can win too. I realize that, but you know what? I personally think it's a mistake. I think it should be the law in all 44 states. And the one that I really got a gripe with is the one, they didn't reveal which state. It's that one lawmaker that's trying to get a law passed to where you could keep your privacy, but you have to give up 25% more of your earnings, which I think is a bunch of BS. Here's my thing. If it's going to any kind of reputable charity or something, okay, then I might go along with it. But give up 25% that's going in these fat cats' pockets? No. Because the state and the local level and the state level are already going to get enough taxes from those winnings. They don't need no more money. 25% of your winnings fee? No. I mean, granted, you're still going to walk away with enough money, but still, that to me is a little bit of robbery in my opinion. But, hey, that's just the reality. Unless you live in one of those states that I mentioned, that's the reality you're going to have to face if you win that jackpot. Even if you win a piece of that jackpot, people are going to try to come up with ways to try to get you out of your money. And the trick is, be on your game at all times. Be on your game mentally. Hey, you may even have to get on your game physically, because some people don't mind roughing you up if they think they can get some money out of you. I mean, just be on your game at all times, and to the men especially, be on your game about these women. I mean, I love me some sweet, I'm trying to keep this clean. I love me a sweet woman as much as the next man, but be careful, they will come out of the woodwork. And even some dudes will try to come out of the woodwork and try to hit you up. Be on your guard, be on your game if you win. I mean, it's almost a blessing not to win it in a way, but you know what? I'm still playing. I will be honest, I'm still playing. If you are playing, that's what you're going to have to face unless you live in one of those 6 states. And that's this edition of Random Thoughts. Good luck, folks, if you're playing, and God be with you if you win. I'm Mr. Griffin.